Hello, everyone. This is ChellseeVisions. I am changing the direction of where my channel is going, so I will no longer be doing tarot. And I'm going to explain to you guys why I'm not doing it anymore. But the message for today is rejection. And I also did keep my homemade cards that I had made, so I pulled about three of those. And so there's not going to be any signs, that I'm not going to incorporate any zodiac signs unless, I feel like unless it was a part of my dream or something. So, but anyway, so the reason why I am not continuing tarot is because I I was playing with my pet cat, and she was sniffing my fingers. She was not like she just was drawn to my hands, like literally my fingers, and so it kind of made me like, why are you sniffing my fingers, And then it was that same night that I had a dream um, about a tiger, um, kind of like, so I was petting the tiger. I was able to tame the tiger. The tiger it liked me, but then when it smelled my fingers, it turned up. Its face turned up, like it didn't like what it smelled. And so it it basically was, I felt like it was God telling me not to continue. Um, I'd asked, God to tell me, to explain, I mean, to not explain, but let me know if the tarot journey was where I was supposed to be, and he showed me that it wasn't. So, I know some of you guys may be like, that doesn't mean anything. Everybody is not going to take dreams as serious, but the path that I have been going down, I take my dreams serious, and it has gotten me very far. So, anyways, as far as the topic that I wanted to talk about today, rejection. So, there was someone who I rejected, and they really they kind of crashed out, off of me rejecting them. But mind you, I had only known this person for a few days. I was just getting to know this person, and they really crashed out, and just went off the handle. And so I'm kind of like just here. I feel like to warn you guys, because I do feel like there's a lot of people becoming more crazy, with rejection, I feel like there's a lot of people who are lost in this world, and this doesn't have to be rejection from, a person. It could be rejection from, the job you always wanted, um, that place you always just wanted to go to, just some type of rejection from your family, from, your friends, your loved ones, like just feeling like you are not a part of, or this person is not accepting you, or whoever, okay, whatever. Um, Rejection is, I know it's such a excuse me, such a stereotype. I mean, not even a stereotype, but such a common phrase. Rejection is God's protection. Um, but I feel like it definitely leads you down another path. I feel like a lot of you guys should, if you have been rejected, or if you just got rejected from something, I feel like that should be, that's something that you should just accept with everything in you. It's like that doesn't mean that you are less than. It doesn't mean that nobody is going to accept you. That other job, because there may be something in store for you that is so much bigger. Okay, that or maybe you just aren't aligned with that situation, that person that rejected you. So I kind of want. It's a lot of men out here that actually are the ones who are taking rejection really crazy, and just lashing out on females. But it can be females as well. Okay, so but I'm just really here to like warn a lot of females, even the men, because like I said, men can be crazy. I mean, women can be crazy too. But whatever your sexuality is, whatever that job was, whoever the family is, just don't don't take that as don't take that and store that with who you are as a person, because that's not you. It's not you who they're rejecting. It could be something that you have on you, something that's not, something that is not aligned with who they are, or so that doesn't mean that it just means that you don't fit into that situation, and you shouldn't want to, because if it's something that's rejecting you, it's not something that's for you. You shouldn't dumb yourself down, or put yourself down for feeling like, oh well, I didn't get accepted into that place, or that person didn't accept me, they didn't like me, or my family doesn't understand me, and that just means that you're getting redirected to the people who are. Okay. Also, this could also just be a warning to people that whoever you do reject, um, just be kind about it. Try not to be rude about it in any sort of manner. Okay, because the card that I did pull was be careful. Then we got fight. Okay, we got fake page, and we got blue. So this could, like, say you rejected a sad energy. This person's just really depressed, or you got rejected. Maybe you're not in the correct space, or that person's not in the correct space, mental space to even deal with you. They don't have the mental capacity to deal with you. Especially if somebody's like, trying to fight you because of you rejecting them, or you making them feel less than. It's something could break out in a fight just because maybe somebody didn't give you your drink on time. Like, you feel ignored, you feel rejected. Like, it's like, are you even listening to me? Do you not see me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody just needs to be careful at this time about rejection or feeling ignored. It's not the end of the world, okay? You're just being redirected. And yeah, with the blue here, I just feel like, also, no, actually, we're not gonna go to the blue. I'm gonna actually go to this fake page. So somebody could be also, trying to terrorize you or something on the fake page, and making you feel like, oh well, this person did all this to me, or trying to defame you, especially if you guys have a platform, or or even if you don't, they're just trying to, put this energy onto you that you're this type of person, and but it's really just because of their own insecurities and that they feel rejected, or vice versa. Okay, you make sure you're not doing this either. You're not starting a fight. You're not, acting out of impulse because you're feeling so sad about getting rejected. And some of you guys, you could pick another fight with somebody else, or somebody could just be picking a random fight with you because they got rejected from somebody else. So just be wary of energies right now. I feel like there's a lot of depression going on. There's a lot of fights going on, that you just need to be careful. There's fake pages going around, like, maybe trying to be you, or just start something with you, start something about you, trying to expose you in some type of way. So be careful of what you do at this time. Like, I feel like we're definitely like in a spiritual warfare right now, like, and there's, like I said, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of lost souls, and so they're trying to do anything to bring, the high vibrational people down. So, and if you allow them to do that, then, it's kind of like the Tower card. I'm not trying to relate back to tarot, but just, it's like, a tower moment. Like, this person does all this or whatever, and is trying to disrupt your life and disrupt your foundation and everything you've built up. And if you allow this person to do that, then, you'll be right in that space where you already came from. So it's not worth it. Like, just don't entertain anybody that's trying to start any beef with you. And If you are the person that's like trying to do this, don't do it. It's not worth it. It don't matter. Okay, they made you feel rejected. Okay, it's not your person. That's all you need to take from it. You are not for me. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna go about my life. I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna find my person. But you create your own karma by picking fights and trying to um, put this energy onto somebody that doesn't really deserve it. They just didn't want you, or that sounds harder. I mean, yeah, it sounds rough, but it's the truth, and sometimes that's what you need to hear. Like, maybe somebody just said it all nice, and they was like, well, this and that, or they beat around the bush. They don't want you. That job doesn't want you. Those family members don't want you. But it's not to make you feel insecure. It's to guide you to where you're supposed to be. Is and if you feel insecure about it, that's some healing that you need to work through, because it shouldn't make you feel a way that somebody rejected you. It's just like, okay, well, thank you for your time, and I'm going to move forward. Okay, even if it was a dream job, that dream job could have fired you if you did the smallest thing. That person could have beat you to death. Like you just never know with the fight here. Like, they could have done something very aggressive, and and you're like, oh my gosh, I really wanted that person, or this person could have been the person that unalived you. Like, so it's just like, just take the rejection and leave it at that. Like, you don't know why God is not allowing you to be with that person, be in that place, be in that situation. It's just not meant for you. Okay? I did have a few other messages that I wrote from my dreams. Excuse me. So, the other day, I mean, it was not last night, it was the night before. And I didn't get to share this with you guys. I shared it with TikTok. So if you follow me on TikTok, you've already heard this, and you can click off if you want to. But I had a dream that I was being knocked over. I was like not knocked over, but like I was knocking over everything. Like, so. A lot of you guys, I'm not going to tell you guys my dream. I'm just going to tell you the messages that I got from it. Okay, so we can just skip off. Past all that. But there was, I was getting a sense of somebody getting roofied. So I feel like you guys really need to watch your drinks at this time, especially if you like to club a lot. You like to, even if you're going out on the weekdays, it's a lot of birthdays coming up. Okay, so just be careful where you're going out to, because there's going to be somebody that may try to roofie you, or try to take you home with them just because they see that you're really lit, you're having a good time. Okay. So, and be careful of fights, at this time. Like, just you being in the club, or you being just anywhere, okay, and somebody just wants to start a fight with you. Like, just be careful, okay? But there was also a message of a spirit in the afterlife, trying to reach out, and I feel like this was coming from a child. Okay, so there could have been a recent unaliving of a child. This could also just be a child that has passed over, has been passed over for a while now. And I was kind of channeling a child that was, I'm feeling about like under 10, just because of the scene of the bedroom that I had visioned or dreamed about. And so, and if you guys are trying to speak with someone, especially if it's a child, or just anyone, a spirit in the afterlife, I am advising you to not do that, okay? Because it's rare that you speak to the spirit that you're looking for, okay? And to my readers and the people who do crystal balls, you're into that, I would just advise you not to do it. And honestly, with people who do use crystal balls, I would advise you to be careful about what you're doing. Excuse me, because I'm seeing more people that do that be like, I feel like you're going to be more hindered with that instead of, like, it's harming you more than anybody, okay? So you were trying to, connect with, the afterlife or whatever, whoever is connected to the afterlife or trying to, it's not advised, okay? Because, yeah, I'm just seeing it causing more harm. Um, I had also seen that a lot of you guys, you need to move from a lot of different environments. Okay, so these could be like uncomfortable environments that you've been just stuck in, and you haven't wanted to move. It's like you're just staying stuck because you're comfortable. Like, some of you guys are starting to get uncomfortable, but you can still be staying because you've been comfortable there for so long, and you don't know how to leave, or you don't know, what I'm saying? It's time to move. Okay, that is a message from God. It's time to move. It's not. We're no longer staying in uncomfortable situations, because if you continue to stay, you're going to continue to get hurt. You're going to continue to get abused, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, and whatever, spiritually. Okay, so it's time to move. Whether you feel like it's impulsive or not, I don't care. It's not impulsive, especially if you've been there for so long and you've been getting treated unfairly for so long. It's time to go. Okay? This could be somebody that was rejecting you, but they just, like, it's like kind of like they were rejecting you, but they were keeping you around, just stringing you along. So it's really still rejection, but you decide to stay there because, maybe there's just some healing you need to work on, some insecurities. Maybe you feel like nobody else will accept me or nobody else will love me. Yes, they will. Okay, so it's just time to move. That's one of the messages I was getting for y'all. I was channeling the movie Carrie. When everybody was laughing at her, and they poured pig blood on her. I had literally, in my dream there was pigs, and the teacher was telling me to choose the right pig. Okay, so some of you guys need to also watch your pork intake, because there could be something going on, like more with pork. They could be putting more into that. They're trying to unalive us. So I would just be very careful of pigs, pork, okay? Maybe something is going on with the pigs too, but anyway, I feel like there could be like a ritual going on with pigs, and, like I said, because I was channeling the movie Carrie, it was just giving like something's being done with pig blood. So I would just be careful this time. I don't know what's going on. I don't know everything that's going on. I just know the messages that I feel like God is trying to tell me to, say to you guys. Excuse me. I also had got, it's time to trust your path. Okay, whether, these people laugh at you, whether they don't understand you. Okay, it's time to stand 10 toes behind what you want. It's not about what nobody else wants for you, for your life. It doesn't matter. It's time to be your most authentic self. Okay, it's time to step into who you are for real. And that could be a lot of you that don't want to accept, your sexuality, accept, that you like this, and your family likes this. It don't matter, or the crowd likes this, but you really want to do this. Your fans like this, but you want to do this. It's time to be more authentic. Okay, y'all, I know y'all like this, but I'm going this way. Okay, because this is where God's leading me. It's not really about the people. This is your own journey. Okay, so, and the right people will gravitate to you in your most authentic journey. Okay, so that's another message God was telling me to give y'all. Also, a lot of you guys could be like whatever sexual preference you prefer. I have to tell you that not everyone is bad, okay? This is still, all of this I feel like is aligned with rejection, okay? But everybody's not bad. So, a lot of you guys, like, you could have become bitter because of a situation, somebody that just hurt you to the core, and you just never expected that to happen. That does not mean everybody is going to love you like that. Okay, and if you continue to think like that, you are only going to attract those energies because you don't want to open up anymore. You want to just, I just want to have fun. I don't care. Okay, but deep down, you know that you actually want love. It's just, I just don't want it right now. I'm tired of these people. I'm bitter. I don't like that this person did this to me. I don't like how my family treated me. Guess what? Everybody, all those people did those things to you because you were chosen. Okay, these are people that could have been jealous of you and your light. Like, you never know why somebody rejected you. Like, you think, you always think. I mean, a lot of people get insecure, and I don't, they made me feel this way. And how you gonna make somebody? How you gonna let somebody make you feel so low to where you feel like you can't keep going? Like that that's something you may really need to work on if you allow that. Okay, you need to pick your head up. Okay, it's time to fight back. I don't, spiritually, it's time to fight back. Okay, these people want to bully you. These people want to, tell you you're not good enough. Baby, it's time to stand up. Okay, it don't matter if it's you against the world. Do it. Okay. Some of you guys need to be careful of who you're listening to, who you surround yourself with. Okay? Like, it could be time for you to reject some people. It's time for you to let go of these people that don't no longer serve you. I want to be this person, but the people around me are this way. They like to club and they like to do all this or whatever, but I want to be a leader. I want to be passionate and healing, and I want to do this and that. But all the people around me still do a whole bunch of sinful things. Or if you want to be a preacher or something like that, how are you going to go in the direction you want to go if you're going to allow these people to hold you back? You're letting everybody around you hold you back because you're choosing to stay in a comfortable situation, knowing that your body, your spirit is uncomfortable. Why are you still staying there? Because you don't feel like you can make new friends? Oh, I'm just used to this lifestyle. I don't want, what if they judge me? Some of y'all just care too much about being judged. It do not fucking matter. The only person that matters about judging you is God. So if God tells you, no, this is not it for you, then that's who you listen to. But some of you guys can't even hear God's voice because you're so clouded with liquor, drugs, with the people around you. You listen to everybody else around you but yourself. You seek other people's validation. Like, no, you're supposed to be listening to yourself and only you. Okay? Like, I mean, it's okay to get other people's opinion, but if you in your own mind know that you're correct about something, God has given you the discernment to understand, and then it's like, why are you choosing to listen to somebody that doesn't even, their path is not even going, they're not going down the right way? Like, it could be somebody who is a sniper, somebody that's in the streets, okay? Like, and it's like you're choosing to listen to this person and how you should be living your life from them when they're going the whole total opposite way where you're trying to go. Like, some of y'all have to be really realistic about what you're looking at, what you're listening to, who you're listening to, okay? Because if their life, if their social media, their, what you view from them is not showing that they're going down that path that you're trying to go down to, why the fuck are you listening to them? Y'all be listening to cheaters. Y'all be listening to, oh, this person told me not to do this or whatever with the person I'm dealing with, but they're a whole cheater, or they're still in a situation that they're uncomfortable in, but y'all still deciding to listen to them. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Y'all have to make it make sense for real. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And some of you guys, you could be in abusive situations. Because I did also channel that. You could be in abusive situations that you're continuing to be in la la land about. Oh, this person will get better. It's not gonna. They're not going to. It's like they're still going to. They're going to continue to do right by me, even though they're hitting on me. They're going to, they're going to change. They're going to do right. Why are you living in delusion? Anybody that will put their hands on you is somebody that does not truly love you because they don't even truly love themselves. Okay, so they're taking all that anger, that anger from inside, and they're putting it onto you, and you're allowing them to, because you're choosing not to leave. And if you can't leave, there are still methods that you can do to leave. First of all, don't go to somebody in this person's family and trying to tell them, oh, your son or your daughter, your brother is doing this. Why would you go to their family? Because most of the time their family is going to go run back and tell them, okay? Or especially if they, they're not, especially if they're still in the same type of mind frame that person is in. So I would advise you not to go to nobody in this person's family. I would advise you to go to somebody that you feel like you can trust. It has to be somebody you trust, whether that's a therapist, okay? Go get help some type of way that you can, or create some type of strategy that you can, to where you can leave. Especially if you're dealing with this and you have kids, and your kids are seeing this. Your kids are a part of your environment. So anything your kids see, some of you guys, they may not go that route, but most kids end up going that route. They see what their mom had to go through or what their dad had to go through, and so they end up living their life the same way, either dealing with the same thing or becoming the abuser. So it's like, I just need y'all to get in a better space, because I feel like there's a lot of lost souls out here, and y'all are choosing not to listen to your intuition because you're drowning it out with liquor, with drugs, and listening to other people that you shouldn't be listening to. Like some of y'all care about fame too much, and it's like, okay, so I gotta do this for fame or whatever, and I want to do this or whatever. First of all, no, you need to be your most authentic self, and then that's when you will get to where you're trying to go. But a lot of y'all don't even want to be authentic with yourself. You just want to follow after the trend. You want to follow after what everybody else is doing or whatever because it got them famous. That is not your path. Like, okay, also, there was one more thing that I have for you guys. Sometimes there could be somebody doing voodoo on you, okay? Because I was channeling that a lot. There was a lot of voodoo in my dream. And if you're into that, then God's going to strike you down if you are doing it intentionally to harm somebody, okay? Now, if you're into, because I know voodoo is not just all bad. Okay, so if you're doing it for, I don't know, maybe some type of healing method or something, then okay. But if you're doing it to cause harm to others, or, God's going to strike you down. It's going to come back to bite you more than anybody, because I'm channeling Vampire Diaries, and I don't know if y'all remember Bonnie. Bonnie was, it's like kind of like she was into dark magic or voodoo, and she did all that or whatever. She went into the darkest parts of the magic, and guess what ended up happening? Her grandma ended up suffering in the spiritual realm. Okay, like her grandma was already gone, but her grandma had to suffer because she decided to continue to go down this path, knowing that her grandma warned her, "Do not go there. That is not what you're supposed to be doing." But she continued to do it. Okay, so some of you guys know you're not supposed to be tapping into that, but you're still tapping into it. I just need y'all to really listen, like for real listen, because some of you guys you're going to create your own demise because you don't want to listen, because you want to be so stubborn, and that's not it for me. That's not what, I don't care. You're so defensive because you don't want to listen to nobody else, but you're not even listening to yourself. Like, what kind of sense does that make? Make it make sense. Okay, also, so actually there was a few more messages I have. These are the last two messages that I have. But, so I also wanted to tell you guys that person that did pass over is walking with you. They're with you every step of the way. Okay, but a lot of you guys could be blocking this out because you're blocking it out with your emotions behind the passing, behind what happened. Okay, and but that person wants you to be happy, okay, because they know you're tired of being sad and they're tired of seeing you sad. But a lot of you guys, you're just it's like you're becoming mummified. It's like there's nothing here left for me because that person's gone, and I miss them so much, and but they're right here with you. If you will open up and stop allowing your emotions to cloud your judgment, you will feel this person with you. They know you feel them, but it's like some of you guys are just, you're blocking it out. Okay. Yeah, it's like even if you don't see them, because a lot of people are like, well, I need to see this person to know that they're there. No, you don't. No, you don't. This person is all around you, and you're choosing to be oblivious to it because it's like you're still stuck. You're so stuck on the thought that they're actually gone. Their physical body is not here. That is, some of you guys are. It's just time to wake up spiritually. It's time to tap more into spirituality, whether you believe in it or not. Okay, there's going to be, and a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people that don't believe in it, you're about to get a wake up call. Okay, because it's going to be started. It's going to start to be things that happen around you. It's going to be unexplainable. You're going to be like, I don't even know how did that happen. Because God is ready. He's tired of everybody going through these same old cycles and just doing the same thing over and over. None of y'all are trying to do better or go towards God. I'm not saying everybody, okay, but a lot of people. And God's tired. He's tired. It's like I'm not about to keep trying to tell y'all the same thing over and over, and you don't want to listen. Okay, because honestly, this is my own opinion. I feel that when you don't want to learn or when you stop learning, that's when you meet your demise. That's when you're done. Okay, it's over. God is taking you out of here because you don't want to listen. You're being stubborn. So if you're still here and you don't know why you're still here, it's because God knows that eventually you're going to listen. And so maybe this is the message for you to listen to. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys could also be deep in your emotions. This could also be something going on in the ocean because I had a dream about the ocean and it was something like really big down there. Okay, so I don't know what something could be going on with the ocean that we don't see, but also I feel like this could be you just deep in your emotions, and like this could be just you going through something like really, really sad, a deep loss or something like that. But God wants me to tell you that it's not the end. Okay, you still have something to live for, and He would not give you this situation to deal with if He felt like you couldn't handle it. He knows that you're going to use this situation to grow something. Okay, do something big in the world, to be a blessing to others. Okay, to be a healing energy to others. Okay, so a lot of you guys, it may not feel good right now, but it's something that is going to be very big in the future. Okay, and so, but you have to understand the deeper meaning to it, and don't look at it like it's a loss. Okay, celebrate the things that were lost, grieve it, and let it go. Okay, it is what it is. That person, they lost their life, unfortunately, in the most brutal way, or the most, I just wasn't ready to lose them. God knows what you're going to do with that, though. He knows how you're going to allow that to help you grow. So a lot of you guys don't need to let this, create a demise for you. Even if you're like, say you're homeless, or say, you lost everything. Okay, it's because God's trying to wipe your plate clean. Okay, He's trying to wipe it clean. It's like it's time to start over. Okay, that foundation that you were building on was not stable. It was not something that you could continue to build on. It was going to end up falling. Okay, because whatever you were doing, it was, whether it looked stable or not, it could have been like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm about to get there, and then everything just fell. And you're like, what the entire fuck? Like, are you serious? Like, you could not even want to start over again. Do it right this time. Okay, because maybe there was things in the creases, okay, that you weren't seeing or that you did wrong. Okay, it's time to actually create a plan. Okay, create this plan to your best abilities. Okay, something that can be very successful, and go off that. not, what you see other people doing. Okay, it's not about other people. It's about you at the end of the day. Okay, so that is my message I have for you guys. Just be careful of fights. Um, do not feel rejected if somebody doesn't want you, if that job doesn't want you, if you get kicked out, you got evicted. Do not feel rejected. Do not feel ignored. Let it go. That person is not for you. That place is not for you. It's time for you to move to calmer waters and build on the best foundation that you can. Make these people envy, and realize that they lost something good. Okay, like that's what you do. That's what I do. Maybe you want to reject me? I'll watch this. Okay, but that is the message I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.